Hello, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This layout is for the Secret Not Secret Kit Club and Cheeky Studio. I used two different things with this. So while you see me go through the process video for this, so the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, I did their Friday night challenge that they host on a monthly basis, and I'll link everything down below for them as well. And I had to pick two numbers that I needed to use on my layout and one number for me not to use on my layout. So number 2 and 3 and 11 is what I picked. So number 2 was watercolors and number 3 was stamps. But then number 11 was no mixed media. So my watercolor and my mixed media canceled each other out, so I used stamps only for this particular layout. And I really enjoyed doing this layout because I used all of the, as you can see, I'm tearing everything up and I'm just kind of putting things all together here with this particular layout. And I'm just placing all these papers in certain different directions and just making them kind of peek out here and there. And as you're watching me do this, the pictures are of garnish. This is the last layout. I did all of my garnish trips in these last couple of days over the weekend when I binged, did up videos. So I had videos for this week and that kind of stuff. So I just binged tons of stuff this past weekend. And so this particular one is one of the pictures that I finished up when we went to Garmisch in 2015. And Garmisch is in Germany. And a lot of German homes, businesses, things like that has all these neat little paintings and drawings and stuff on their homes. And it dates back, when I did the research on it, it dates back to the 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th centuries. It all depends on what part of Germany you were in, and that's when they originated from. So a lot of the Bulgarian area of where we lived at in Germany did a lot of this. So with that being said, that's what the pictures are about, and I just wanted to capture a couple of them. So I am going to let you know that I am scrapping. I did a monthly, like a night binge with my friend Lisa on this layout as well. So you'll see me kind of lift up the pages and show her quickly. So that's why I did this voiceover and put this up to like either 2.3 or it's either 2.5 or 3, just so that you can quickly see me go through this layout without physically going through. So this is the stamping that I did. It's from Close to My Heart. I have tons of product that I will tell you what it is, and I will have everything linked down below. So I used quite a bit in this. I have some Spiegel Mom Scraps. I have my Close to My Heart. So my two ink pads that I have that you can see over there is Nutmeg and Toffee. And I'll link these down in the description down below as well. I grabbed the stamp set that you see me using, which is a Splash of Color Essence. And they look like splatters on the paper once they get done on there. And I just used a few of them. And here I am, I'm distressing the edges with my ink pad of Toffee. I just went and edged all of my papers. And I get this all down and I just have the stamps kind of peeking through. And you still see them. I do stamp in other directions as well. And I kind of just place all these stamps just kind of wherever. Just kind of have them peeking out in the two corners. And I do a two-step stamp. So I stamp one and then I stamp the excess on it as well. And here I am, I'm talking to Lisa. And so that's what I did there. And then I come back in with my papers and I get these placed on there. Man, it looks like I can really use that ATG gun fast. I didn't realize how fast it goes when you speed up the time on it. I was like, man, it's like I'm ripping through it quick. So I hope you're enjoying just my regular process videos. I haven't done these in a while. I've been on design teams, or Lisa and I have been doing something on a monthly basis here lately. So, and then I get out. Let's see here. What do I grab next? I can't remember what I grabbed next. I think I'm going to. Oh, so I grabbed Cheeky Studio product. It was the Valentine Ephemera Pack 2, and I grab out all of the flowers that you see out to the side. They actually work really well with the colors that are inside the photos, that deep red and that deep cream colored one, or the lighter cream colored one, and then the leaves worked perfect. And here's where I go through my Echo Park packet. I got two different collections. One of them is Cartabella, Hello Fall, and then the other one is in Echo Park, I think. I know they just came out this past fall. I think it's Echo Park. I may have not kept a little tag. I try to, but sometimes I don't. But anyway, it's an Echo Park company and Cartabella, and I take these frames and I make them work in my page. So I'm just going through my little packets, and I start to look on what I want to use. And I also use Spiegel Mom Scraps sequences as well. So I dug out quite a bit. You will see while I go through this particular layout that I do not put my title down. I wanted to make sure that I got the exact name correctly in German, and that's what I did. So you won't see my title, but in my still shots you will see the titles for sure. I had to wait for a good friend of mine, which is my next door neighbor. She is from Germany. She's German, and so I had to ask her what the name was. I had to have her spell it for me so that I made sure I spelled it correctly. So here I am. I'm just placing all these little things. I am sorry that I'm off camera. I didn't realize I was that far down. Normally I pay attention to where my washi tape is, but I guess this is what I get for doing a late night process video. I think this particular night I went till almost 1 o'clock with Lisa, because with me starting college, obviously the next 8 weeks is crazy, and we're in spring break this week, but I took just Friday and Saturday and a little bit of Sunday off just to binge scrap, because I know that these next coming weeks it'll just be like design team work only. I'm hoping that I'll get another week or so of binge, like a weekend where I can binge do just regular process videos for you guys too. But bear with me, I'm almost done with college, so sorry if the process videos aren't coming up like they normally would. Lisa and I are we've got one more week of Cut It Out series, and then we're taking the month off. And then we'll be back in May. So we're taking April off, and we'll be back in May to do May, June. So it looks like what we're planning on kind of doing is the series of working 2 months and then taking a month off, working 2 more months on it and then taking a month off, just so that we got a variety on our YouTube channel. And then let's see what else here. I've got some new stuff coming up here down the pipeline here shortly. I can't announce anything, but I'm, just bear with me a little bit. You'll see I've got some good guest design work in April. I'm obviously still with Cheeky Studio, so you'll see that. I am also, let me see, what else do I have coming up? I'm guest designing for somebody in April, which you will see here shortly. I am also on a new design team, which I can't release yet until May. So you'll see that come out. So I've got some exciting stuff coming up on my channel. And obviously I'm a cheeky girl for however long Tuesday wants to keep me. But I'm excited. I know that it's going to be crazy here the next few weeks, but it's going to be pretty good, cool. So getting back to my layout, as you can see that I am doing, instead of a triangle effect this time, I'm doing a diagonal effect on my embellishments. I just kind of pulled this sketch out of my head. I probably will turn this into a sketch once I completely finish and I start working on my sketches again. You'll see quite a bit of sketches, like in Cheeky Studio. I do my own sketch. I do also my own, or I did my sketch for the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, which you will see next week. I will do it on one of my cut it up file process videos. And let's see here, what else do I have? I am using the Cheeky Studio products right now, and I'm just placing them kind of wherever I felt like it. The frame's just kind of placed in there. I wanted to add that teal color just a little bit more in there because it is on, I pulled the teal color. You probably can't see it quite as well except for when you go to the still shots. In the bottom photo, yes, I have it flipped around right now just so that I could work on this embellishment cluster here at the top. The window panes are teal, and that's why I pulled in the teal. You can't quite see it, but it is teal, like a tealish color, and it worked out perfect. And so I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying this. I know that the weather has just been crazy up in the upper Midwest and the northeastern part of the United States. So I hope that, if nothing else, these nice little videos will keep you guys warm. So here I am, I'm getting out the Spiegel Mom Scraps, the sequences. The sequences that I used are called Chocolate Cookies and Sugar Maple. I will link all of this stuff down below. I will link everything that I use. It is going to be a huge product haul that I used down there, but everything will be linked. So if you're wanting to know more information, the links will be there. And I really hope that you enjoyed this process video. So please give me a thumbs up. If you have not been a subscriber, please subscribe, because I'm so close to my 500 subscriber. That if you subscribe and I get close to that 500, I will release what I've got for my subscriber. And I'm telling you, I have got an amazing package that I'm going to mail out to the lucky winners. So you'll definitely want to get that up, to get subscribed so you see that channel. Plus, that gets me closer to 500 as well. That was kind of my goal. I've been doing my YouTube channel since November of 2017, and my goal was in the first 6 months to be at 500, and I'm trying to beat that goal by just a little bit. In a couple of months here, it'll be 6 months for me, so I'm kind of excited for that. So I will leave you with just putting up the sequence. The still shots are at the end, and you will see where I do put my title at. It is up at the top. And I hope to talk to you guys soon. Bye!